Good morning, y'all. This is Trent with 4x4 Works, and we've got yet another exciting build in store for y'all today. This video is for Michael. I wanted to take a second and say thank you so much. Michael drove all the way from Laredo, Texas to come and see us, and he is trusting us with his brand new 2019 Ford F250. He saw our previous YouTube videos and he said, man, can y'all help me out? And we've got a lot of really awesome stuff in store for this truck. So stick around and see what we've got lined up. It's going to be super awesome. Okay, Mike, we got your truck in the shop. We got wheels off. When we're about to start the teardown, I want to just give you a sneak peek of our suspension lift. We're rolling with the ever popular BDS 4-link coilover suspension lift. Look at those beefy old coilovers. Now, of course, the coilover is going to take place of the coil spring and shock system and replace it with this super awesome reservoir coil system, which is, man, it's just getting me all fired up. Look at how beefy those 4 links are. This is going to be an awesome package when it gets done. We're going to do a few spots of mid-install, so we'll touch base back and forth while he's putting it on, and of course we've got a few other really awesome items about to go on as well. Just going to do a quick before video of the front suspension system. This is before teardown. We literally just pulled the wheels off and we're getting ready to disassemble and get going with the lift. I just want to show y'all what the front suspension looks like so we can have a bit of a before and after comparison. Okay, we're starting on the front. We have got one of our 4-link brackets in place now. So traditionally we will have a radius arm, and the radius arm, as you can see on the other side there, is going to be replaced by a 4-link system, which is, it breaks it up into 2 control arms, and Austin's got one of the control arms there. He'll show us how they kind of link up. So we'll have one upper and one lower that link into this bracket right there as he's going ahead and installing there. Very good, very good. And of course the control arms control the position of the axle or the angle of the axle. All right, everything's really coming together now. We got all the control arms on, and we actually got one side of the coilovers done. And this is really where everything starts to kind of fall into place, and you can see the big picture. One thing I wanted to take a second and take note is the reason behind the 4-link breaking up a solid radius arm into 2 control arms is that the typical radius arm will have 2 mounts at the axle, but only a single mount at the body. Breaking it up into what is referred to as a 4-link into 4 control arms does a couple of things. It allows for more axle stability as far as being mounted to the vehicle is concerned, but it also allows to correct the pinion angle of the axle going into the transfer case. There's also what we call a transfer case indexing ring that kind of jumps into the transfer case side of things. But it's coming together really good. This stage in the game gets me real excited because we're going to hit wheels to the ground pretty soon. Just going to take a quick second and pan around the stock rear suspension so that we can kind of do a comparison of the before and after. Now, this is a brand new truck. He just bought it off of the lot and drove straight here to us. So we're starting with a brand new platform. It's very exciting. So this is the rear. Okay, the rear is coming along real well. I wanted to take a minute to take a gander and explain where we're getting our lift. So we have an additional what we call ad leaf that added to the rear springs for this kit, along with some lift blocks. And that's how we get our lift in the rear. So it's a combination of spring and block. And then of course we're gonna go ahead and add some shocks here too. So that's a very interesting combination, very effective for ride quality and performance. Okay, front end is getting the final touches now. We're just about all put together, and good golly, what an awesome system. Of course, we've got the reservoir coilover system with an additional shock, which is super awesome. 4-link in the front, and it is looking really good. I just want to do a little bit of a pass We are going to just about get ready to put the wheels on the ground, and then we'll get ready for the second stage of the build that I'm not going to reveal to you yet. You have to wait for another 5 or 10 seconds before we see what that's going to look like. But front end's looking good, rear end's already all buttoned up, and we're making it happen. Looking real awesome. Okay, next step in the build process is going to be bumpers. We already got the rear bumper off. This is what it looks like without a rear bumper, in case you have never seen a truck without a rear bumper before. And we've got, let me pause it, we've got some pretty sweet deals in line from Fab 4s getting ready to go on. We'll give you just a sneak peek of what's going on in the rear. Got some Fab 4s rear bumper action about to smoke on now, so we'll see how that turns out in just a spell. We've got parts transfer from the old bumper to the new bumper, and if you look over there in this big box right here, that's the front bumper. Of course, we're going to see that real soon, but we've got something a little bit here that's a spoiler alert. And there she be, rear bumper on, Fab 4s, looking spectacular. And what we're actually in the middle of doing right now is we're getting ready to pull that front bumper off, and he's looking at me like, help me pull this thing off. Bam, and there it is. Factory bumper is off. We've got it on the stand, and I guess we can go take a gander at the new bumper. We've got still in package, brand spanking new. This is the Fab 4's premium front with winch and pre-runner guard. It's gonna look, man, this build is just coming along real good. We are turning and burning on this thing. That's what the truck looks like without the bumper, just in case you have never seen it before. And just like that, Bob's your mother, the bumper is on. We've got Austin over there doing the wiring for the winch now that we've got installed. This is a worn steel cable winch. Fab 4's premium front with lights, looking really good. And if we look on over here, we've got some painted pocket style fender flares going on. We're getting close to be the time to put the wheels and tires on, and then we will get on the alignment rack, and then we should be just about done. All right, here she comes getting pulled out now. Man, what an awesome sight to see. So this is the stretch. As you can see, we're out here burning the late night oil, turning the hard hours. It's dark and rainy, and we're still finishing up trucks. This vehicle is on the way to the alignment rack. We're gonna do our last final touches, and then we're gonna deliver it to the customer. When it comes to these big builds, I sometimes get emotional because it's a journey. It definitely is a journey. We took a brand new truck, nary but a few thousand miles on it, and we turned it into the beast that you see before you. Let's go over a few of the things that we've done. Of course, we have the Fab 4's premium front bumper with hidden winch. It's a worn steel cable winch. We've got a set of 20 by 12 hostile wheels with a -44 offset. Setting it off, we've got the Nitto Ridge Grappler 37 13.5 20s. Customer wanted to go with 20s because it gives them a little bit more sidewall option. We got the pocket style painted fender flares, of course, the BDS 4-link coil over suspension system. We're gonna fade back, try to get the big picture. It's late, I'm getting rained on. We've been hanging out, putting in the hours. I can't even get it in the sun, but I wanted to take this video to show all the fans out there. And of course, thank you so much for dedicating your time and watching us. I'm gonna skip over the license plate. Very awesome stuff. Customers' old parts in the back. That's the customer there, Mike. We want to say thank you so much, Mike, for all of your support and choosing 4x4works.com. Thank you so much for driving all the way from Laredo, Texas to come on by to see us. What an awesome build. What do you guys think? Give us some feedback. Is there anything that you would have done differently? I know that I wouldn't have. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much, Michael, for choosing 4x4works.com. Please come and by to see me, McKinney, Texas. Give me a shout, 469-424-0028. Check us out online, 4x4works.com, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you all so much for watching these videos. We couldn't do it without you. Have a good night.